Hey guys, so instead of reviewing a movie or a TV show or anime, I'm doing something different. Reviewing a book. Looks like this is upside down. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird, like it's upside down, like if I put this in front of a mirror. That's fucking weird. Yeah, Dean R Koontz is offering me, obviously you can see from the book, and it's pretty hefty, right? Like it seems intimidating, but trust me, it's not too bad. I'm gonna see how many pages there are. There's only, well, I mean, I say only, but like, there's only 352 pages, so yeah, light read, says the bookworm who, yeah, has read stuff that's longer. Anyways, it is a good book, and it's the first, I believe, novel I've read of this author, and it's pretty good. It's not it's not scary. I mean, nothing scared me as much as a Stephen King book, but I was very intrigued by the plot, which basically is about like these two animals escape from a lab. One of them is a golden retriever that is insanely smart, kind of like Airbud, but a lot smarter. And there's this thing called an outsider, which is just like different. Like it just looks like something else. Like the scientists who made it, want to use it for like purposes of war, like just as like a mindless like machine, and basically just like super ferocious. And basically they both escape, and one of the main characters, I think you're first introduced to him, Travis Cornell. He is hiking in a canyon and basically comes across this dog that looks all like mad up with dirt and like sticks and stuff, and he's like, wonder if this dog's okay. It looks like it's well fed, but it doesn't have a collar on. At least I don't think so. And then he basically like approaches the dog, and the dog is like giving him warning signs, like growling and just attacking his pants, is like saying stay away. And basically he finds out that's keeping him from going down this dark, on this fucking looking path, because of this creature, the outsider. And basically the dog saves him from the outsider, and it's basically kind of like a game of cat and mouse. Like the FBI is trying to find both the dog and the outsider, and there's also a wild card in the mix. This hitman who was contracted by the Russians to off the scientists that were part of a project, because I guess like in this book the Russians like just want to give the US a hard time and finding it, because with the scientists like still alive, it'd be pretty easy to track like the outsider, and well, maybe not the dog's like movements, but definitely the outsiders. So yeah, basically it's like a game of cat and mouse and stuff, and like you meet a couple of other characters, and it's in third person, and like it's like there are different perspectives. I mean, it's like a lot of characters. I mean, for after a juggle, because like usually with on my stories, they usually do first person, which I think is like a heck of a lot easier. At least for me, it's easier because just because you only really focus on one character's thoughts. But like juggling a lot of characters, I mean that's pretty impressive. Like just managing that, and like the personality of the characters, and like like you just you get attached to some of them, and others you're like, oh gosh, like damn, that's just that's hella messed up. And yeah, basically that's it. I mean, like the writing style is pretty fucking good. Like I've heard of his work before, and like I said, I've never read it, and I was introduced to that because one of the people who lives here in this neighborhood gave me a bunch of books, which is really nice of them. And I saw someone like, I'm gonna read it, and basically, yeah, it's pretty good. Description of the outsider. Oh man, I would not want to fuck with something like that. I mean, just straight out of like a horror movie. Like there's some parts that are kind of scary, like in like the outsider involving like it's like whoa, you like kind of feel a little bit. Well, I mean, very not much fear. Just like oh man, what's gonna happen next? It's like yeah, it is a really good book. I definitely recommend it. I don't know what year it came out. I mean, of course, it's like on the book. I'm gonna look at. See. Yeah, this author is like really fucking good. Like, I mean, like I said, I've heard of his books, and he has like a lot apparently. Just a lot in the place, like the house I'm staying in. Wait, let me like look it up. Copyright 1987. Damn, long time ago. And I'm gonna read an excerpt from the book because why not? Let's see. Random page. Okay. Yes, it will, Nora insisted. He can't talk, can't write, but he can show us things. If he points out a dozen pictures, you might not immediately understand what meaning they have for him, how they refer to his origins, but in time we'll find a way to relate them to one another and to him, and we'll know what he's trying to tell us. They're talking about the dog, by the way, the golden retriever. And yeah, it's like I say before, I can't say this enough, it's a good fucking book. You should definitely check this author out. I'm definitely gonna read more of his books. And like I said, it's not a scary book, at least to me. Like I'm kind of like I've read a lot of horror stuff, so I mean, I'm kind of not really desensitized, but really, it takes like yes, like Stephen King so far is the only author whose books have really scared me. Like, I mean, like I said, but this book is still really good. I mean, it's got like like a horror sci-fi genre because like experimentation with animals, and I think that's pretty cool. I mean, like I don't think I've read anything like that. Like about animals that escape from a lab, and like a chaos ensues. And yeah, it's pretty good. Like some of the characters are kind of relatable. I mean, like all of them have like pasts that are kind of messed up. Like you can see like how it shaped them. They are just the character development and how they just come into themselves and like like the like how they change from who they were. Like being in a bad place, like mentally. And then like finally coming into themselves and being more happy and stuff. Just like that character growth, which is really important in stories. And yeah, I mean he does well. Dean Koontz does a like he does a really good job at this. Super good job. For first book I've read, I'd probably give it like a 10 out of 10. Like it is fucking good. You definitely need to check it out. And anyways, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys like something a little different. I've reviewed books before in the past, but I haven't done that in a while, so if you want me to review a book, comment down below. I may or may not have heard of it, but if I have, then you bet your ass I'll probably review it. I know I'm I'm kind of an amateur when it comes to writing and stuff, so I mean, I'm not like a critic, but I mean, I can tell, sort of, like, just character development and stuff, it's well written, this book is, and yeah, definitely give it a try. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Sorry, just like, I know like I was on the schedule, but just like, I don't know, man. Alright, I'll be surprised when I see you guys. How about that next? Alright, bye y'all.